If y'all pray for God to wake y'all up early, be prepared to be woken up early. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Louise and I make faith-based content here on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be doing a book review on Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. Okay, so this is not a Christian book, but the habits in this book have legitimately changed my Christian walk forever. So I have been hearing a lot about Atomic Habits. Like, people would talk about it everywhere. Like, friends, family members are like, you need to get Atomic Habits, you need to get Atomic Habits. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. So at the end of July, I was like, I need to make some changes in my life. Like, I need to be more consistent. I need to walk more. I need to move my body more. I need to do just all these things that I was like, I need to do, right? And my brother, well, he's not technically my brother, but I like to call him my brother. He was like, man, Kim, have you checked out this book? And I was like, okay, I guess that's a sign that I need to get, I need to get this book. So I picked it up, not really knowing what to expect, but kind of already knowing what to expect. I think I waited so long to get it because I knew it would change me. You know, we do that sometimes. We don't want to do the thing that can help us grow sometimes. We just like to stay in our cushy little environments. In every way possible, he wants us to mature. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get the book. I made a plan to read it in August, I believe. I was going to start it in August. And I grabbed it and I started it. Y'all. Just look, get the book. First of all, y'all see it's got gold, so it's like they made it for me. But get this book. I struggle with inconsistency sometimes, procrastination. I'm gonna say struggled with because I'm changed, right? I struggled with inconsistency, procrastination. I'm just lazy, y'all. There's really no excuse. It's just laziness. And I would start a lot of things and not finish them. Believe it or not, I have recorded about 20 YouTube videos and never posted on the YouTube. Just FYI, because I start things and then I let fear prevent me from following through on it, but no more. I was like, okay, in addition to reading the book, I want to walk at least 30 minutes a day or like before the sun rose every day. So I was like, okay, I can at least walk, right? So I prayed, I asked the Lord to give me wisdom and strength. I didn't really need like the wisdom on how to walk, but I mean, you do need wisdom on how to walk. But it was more so the getting up early. I don't know if any of y'all are like me sometimes. Sleep be good. Like sleep is for me. But I realized that I am so much more productive in the morning. I need help getting up early, Lord. Just, you know, just wake me up. If y'all pray for God to wake y'all up early, be prepared to be woken up early. I kid you not. Like, he will wake me up at 4:30. Now it's 5, but at first it was 4:30 a.m. And that first day, when I woke up at 4:30 without an alarm, I said, well, I did ask him to wake me up early, and he did. He woke me up at 4:30, and it's 4:30. But the bed though, it was a battle a little bit. And so I remember I woke up at 4:30 and I was laying in the bed, y'all. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna just scroll on YouTube and just see if there's anything. Anybody done posted anything early, any devotionals, anything like that. And I came across this video and it started playing. I didn't even click on it. It was weird. And it was like, get out of the bed. How you gonna get somewhere if you don't get out of the bed? And I was just like, oh. I mean, I know you're with us, Lord. I'm getting up. Don't even worry about it. I'm getting up. I don't really be playing with you like that. So I'm getting up. And I've been getting up early ever since. And that was August 1st. It is now, today when I'm recording this, is September the 17th. So my 3 tasks that I wanted to do, and I told myself I was gonna do, are spend time with God, stretch before walking, and then walk all before I started any other tasks for the day. Y'all, I felt so good after about the first week of walking. Like, my body felt so good. Like, the blood was flowing, like I was getting sunshine, and you know, just the outdoor air is good for you. So these are the habits that I have been incorporating for this past month and a half. So the first one is make it obvious. So he talks a lot about just making things easy. Like, don't say you're gonna lift 50 pounds when you can't lift 5. You know what I mean? Like, make it easy, make it something obvious. So for me, it was not realistic for me to tell myself, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I don't like leaving my house. I'm not going to the gym. Like, I knew that I had to do something to say, like, okay, walking is easy. I can put on my shoes and I can go outside. I don't have to drive to the gym. I don't have to sit in traffic. I don't have to, you know, sign in or anything. I could just walk. So I did that. I started walking, and that make it obvious habit was like super, super impactful to me. And then the next one was habit stacking. So what I noticed was once I got my morning routine like down, that thing was set, I couldn't deviate from it, because when I did deviate from it, I found myself not getting things done, feeling overwhelmed, and all of the things that come with that. And so I would get up, I would spend time with the Lord, I would stretch, I would go for my walk, and then I'd come back, I'd put the dishes out, take the dishes out the dishwasher, and you know, everything that homemakers have to do on a day-to-day basis. That's what I was doing. And I was doing it early. I was getting stuff done early so that I'd have time to sit and record videos, edit them, anything I needed to do with YouTube, I had the time to do it. And if I wanted to spend time with friends, I had that time. Like, the habit stacking was creating more time for the things that I really, 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 really want to do. And so, gosh, it's just been so impactful. And then the third thing, that it's not necessarily a habit, but it's something that I've been standing on. It's like motivation is overrated. I stopped depending on the feeling of motivation to get something done. Do y'all depend on being motivated to do something? You're not gonna always feel motivated to do it. That's just the honest truth. You're not gonna be feeling like it. It's not every day. It's not gonna be, oh yes, I just can't wait to go clean the bathrooms. Like, it might not be, it's probably not gonna be like that, y'all. And so I had to tell myself, like, Kim, don't depend on your motivation, because you know that's gonna lack. You need to depend on the Lord and just get up and do it. Like, stop talking yourself out of it, or, oh, I'm so tired, I'll do it tomorrow. No, do it today, because you know tomorrow you're not gonna feel like it. So those are the 3 that kind of really, really stood out to me. And I've surpassed my 30-day goal, and I'm so proud of myself. Here are some memorable quotes. It says, the ultimate form of intrinsic motivation is when a habit becomes part of your identity. It's one thing to say, I'm the type of person who wants this. It's something very different to say, I am the type of person who is this. I am someone who rises early to seek the Lord. I am someone who prioritizes my physical health. I am someone who eats healthy. I started changing my language because I noticed that if I say, I can't even walk that far, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, I can't. There's a quote that says, whether you believe you are or you believe you aren't, you're correct, because who you believe yourself to be is really who you are. And then the other quote was, your behaviors are usually a reflection of your identity. What you do is an indication of the type of person you believe that you are, either consciously or unconsciously. Research has shown that once a person believes in a particular aspect of their identity, they are more likely to act in alignment with that belief. There's one more quote, and it says, small habits can make a meaningful difference by providing evidence of a new identity. And if a change is meaningful, it actually is big. That's the paradox of making small improvements. I think this being 1% better is kind of like the premise of the book. So if you do something better today, you might not, maybe you're not running a marathon, but you got up and walked for 30 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So then maybe the next month or next week, you go a little bit further, right? And then you're like, okay, maybe I'll just start jogging a little bit. Okay, then maybe I can pick up the speed a little bit. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying this. Like, this is how it works. It starts with small things. So like, if you're having trouble spending time with the Lord and you're like, man, like, I can't get up that early, or whatever the case may be, number one, ask him to help you get up early. I promise you, he will. Don't be mad at him though. When he gets you up early and you like, man, why I'm up early? Because you asked him to get you up early. Remember that. I think that I don't know, he just wants us to mature in our faith. And so spending time with him, for me, it's early in the morning, but for you, it might be late at night. I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever time you want to do it, just do that. For me, I noticed that I'm more productive in the morning. So morning prayer, morning Bible study, morning devotional reading, like that's me. And so once I started making those changes, like my life has not been the same. And I'm so thankful that I picked up this book. I hope that you guys will go get it. I didn't do as thorough of a review as I possibly could because the habits that may affect you may be different than the ones that affected me. So I really think that it's a book that you should have in your stash. It's something, I always say I like to buy books that I can look at for years and years and years, and this is one of them. So thank you so much for watching today's book review. I pray that you enjoyed it. Remember that God is God and we are not. So we trust him and we let him do his thing. See you next time. Bye.